Hey, welcome to a sneak preview of Scratch DJ Essentials. I'm DJ Shortee, and in this course, you're going to learn the top 50 Scratch techniques that almost all other Scratch rhythms and combinations are based on. So we're talking everything from the baby all the way up to the 4-click flare and everything in between. So Scratch DJ Essentials is perfect for multiple levels of Scratch DJs, meaning like it will meet you where you're at. So if you're a newbie and you've never scratched before and you're looking for like an A to Z guide on the top Scratch rudiments or Scratch techniques that you need to know, this is perfect for you because it's going to take you from the baby Scratch all the way up to advanced Scratches like the 4-click flare, crab, all that kind of stuff, right? But what if you are a returning Scratch DJ? Maybe you used to scratch and you're coming back and you're reinvigorating your passion and want to start scratching again, and you need like a solid refresher. This is perfect for that too because it's going to remind you of all the scratches that you used to do and probably teach you a few new ones that maybe you didn't know before. And then if you're more experienced, you may just be missing some pieces. Like you've got dope skills. Maybe you're like really good at chirps and transforms, but you need to learn flares, or maybe you never quite nailed the crab scratch. And so you want to learn, 2-click, 3-click, and 4-click crab. So this will fill the gaps for you. So here are some of the top 50 scratch techniques that you're going to learn in this course. The baby scratch. The release scratch. The drag scratch. The Skribble Scratch. The tip scratch. The forward stab scratch. The release stab, also known as the forward scratch. The backward stab. The forward slice scratch. The backward slice scratch. The dice scratch. The 2-click transform scratch. The 3-click transform scratch. The 4-click transform scratch. The 2-finger crab scratch. The 3-click crab scratch. The 4-click crab scratch. the Chirp Scratch. The 1 forward, 2 back triplet tear scratch. The 2 forward, 1 back triplet tear scratch. The 2 forward, 2 back Clover tear scratch. The 1-click flare scratch. The 2-click flare scratch. The 3-click flare scratch. The 4-click flare scratch. So these techniques that you're going to learn in this course, I like to call Scratch Rudiments, meaning they stand on their own. Everything from the baby all the way to the 4-click flare. These are individual techniques that are their own scratch, meaning they're not combined with other scratches. So, for example, the baby stands on its own. The release, its own thing, right? The Skribble, tip, tear. There's a bunch of different tears. Okay? Even everything from the chirp, transform, and in this case, we're doing certain clicks like 2-click transform, 3-click transform, 4-click transform. These are all rudiments that stand on their own. And it includes the forward and the backward and the release. This course is going to teach you all those rudimentary techniques. Now, rudiment. The reason why I call them rudiments is because I have a drumming background. I started out as a drummer, and playing snare drum, we would learn rudiments like flams, ruffs, rolls, 5-stroke roll, 7-stroke roll, 9-stroke roll, paradiddles, all these funny names that describe these individual techniques that made up the more complex rhythms and combinations that drummers play. So when I first started learning how to scratch back in 1995, I immediately related it to drumming and percussion because it's rhythmic, it's like a percussion instrument, and the scratches are all individual techniques that make up these more complex patterns, just like drumming, except we have, babies through 4-click flares and everything in between. So for example, if you look at a scratch like the 1-click flare, and forward and back, it sounds like this. Okay, or you could release it. But it's actually 3 things. It's the forward, the backward, and then the release version. I also want you to start thinking of these rudiments individually, just like I showed you a second ago with the forward, the backward, and release, because each individual piece can be combined with something else to make a whole other scratch. So for example, a scratch combination made up of some of these rudiments is a 2-click transform and a dice backward, making a triplet pattern. So 2-click forward, 1 dice backward. Okay, the 2-click forward is a rudiment. It stands on its own. That's a transform. And then the dice backward is its own thing. So you also have a forward dice, right? And then you could go back to, right? So, or those are combinations where the rudiments themselves are just the transform piece and just the dice piece. And that is what you're going to learn in this course. Another example of a famous combination would be the chirp flare. So a chirp, being a rudiment, stands on its own. And then the one-click flare, it's actually two rudiments because it's the forward and the back. And so together, we have that combination. But first, you need to learn the individual techniques that make up that combination, and that is what Scratch DJ Essentials is going to teach you. Another example would be a boomerang. That is a slice and a dice. It's a forward slice and then a dice. So there's your two rudiments, the forward slice and then the forward dice. And now we have another rudiment, a backward slice and a backward dice. Okay? So that is a combination, but it's made up of 4 separate rudiments. And those are the techniques that you're going to learn in Scratch DJ Essentials. And these are the fundamental techniques, not meaning that they're easy, because when you hear the word fundamental, you mean like, oh, this is the basic stuff. No, this isn't just basic scratches. I mean, we're going all the way up to the 4-click crab. So you got to get your pinky in there, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. And so there's other advanced Scratch rudiments that you learn. That said, these are the fundamental elements that create almost all other rhythms and combinations that you do within your scratching. So you have to learn these first in order to set you up to learn all those rhythms and combinations. Now, Scratch DJ Essentials is packed with techniques, as you can see, 50 of them to be exact. And the course is 26 in-depth lessons, very thorough. So I'm going to take you through every technique step by step, and it's interactive. So you're going to mimic me. I'm going to do the scratch, I leave a pause, and then you're going to copy me, and we're going to do just a portion of it, and we're going to build up until you're doing the whole technique. And we're going to do every variation in that way so that you really get a strong grasp on all of these essential Scratch rudiments. That said, this course is just lessons. Let me be clear, it is just lessons. There's no practice drills in this course. The practice drills are actually in a larger course called Scratch Like a Pro, which is what these lessons are pulled from. So these lessons are just some of the many Scratch lessons that are in the larger Scratch Like a Pro program. And that is also an interactive training practice system. So you're going to get hundreds of practice drills in Scratch Like a Pro, and also loads of, like, literally countless combinations. Like I couldn't even count. It's like an infinite number almost of combinations, because I also teach you how to create your own combinations in that course. So this is like a huge, massive program. So when you're ready to step things up and you're ready to learn how to practice all these techniques, then you can upgrade to Scratch Like a Pro. And the cool thing is you'll get a credit.
Yay!
So whatever you pay for this course is a down payment towards Scratch Like a Pro, and that money will be taken off. So you can dip your toe, you can try things out, and then if you're like, all right, I'm ready for the practice drills, I'm ready for the group coaching, I'm ready to go all in, then whatever you pay for this course will be acting as a credit towards that course if you want to upgrade to Scratch Like a Pro. But that said, you may not need the practice drills. Maybe you just want the techniques, and this course is perfect for you because it's really going to expand your mind about how you think about scratching, while also loading up your Scratch toolkit with a ton of techniques so that it will inspire you and you'll have more freedom when you scratch because you won't feel so limited by just knowing a few techniques here and there. This is going to teach you a ton. And this will also help you with your creativity too, because like maybe you're low on motivation and you just need to learn some new skills to like rev things up and get you motivated again. This is perfect for that. So for now, focus on Scratch DJ Essentials and learn these key rudiments. And then when you're ready, you can always upgrade and get all the practice drills and learn all the combinations, how to combine them all, how to create your own combinations, how to practice them efficiently and effectively so that you can get faster, better, stronger, all these amazing things that you want to do with your scratching. But first, you have to learn the individual techniques, and that is what Scratch DJ Essentials is for. I hope you have fun learning all these amazing techniques, and I'll see you in the course. Get Scratch DJ Essentials at scratchdjcourses.com.